What's going on, guys? Tails86 here with a weekly review, and today, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make a small little update on with this game collection thing. Instead of having to do like how I did the first time, I know that the video was super long, and I know a lot of y'all did not even watch more than half of it because it was so freaking long. So what we're going to do on this one, instead of it doing two parts, we're going to do it in three. And it's going to be just Nintendo stuff only today for Nintendo DS, 3DS, Wii, and Wii U. So we're going to go straight to it, no talking otherwise. So we're going to start off with first, we have Nano Stray 2. We have Space Invaders Extreme. Next we have Big Bang Mini. Next we have a Club Nintendo purchase, which is Game & Watch Collection. Next we have for RPG lovers, Final Fantasy III. Next we have WarioWare DIY, Do It Yourself. Really like this game. Then a game I want to see possibly come out as a sequel, but I know it's not ever going to, is Retro Game Challenge. I love this game. Next is Yoshi's Island DS. Kirby Superstar Ultra. The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Dragon Ball Origins. That was under EA, or excuse me, not EA, Atari, before it went to Namco. Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood. Not a big fan of that game, but it was okay. Space Invaders Extreme 2. 10 times better than the first one. Whole lot more power-ups and everything. Then a recent pickup, which is Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Picked it up for $5 clearance at my work. Next, a sleeve cover with a nice sleeve cover of Metal Slug 7. Really fun game. If you've never played any of the Metal Slug games, definite game for you to try out. Next, the sequel of Dragon Ball Origins 2. As you guys remember, I did an unboxing of that a long time ago. Next we have Pokemon Diamond, Sonic Rush Adventure. Almost messed that up. Next we have The Legend of Cage 2. It's okay. It's nothing perfect, but it's okay. Next we have The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Decent game. Final Fantasy IV. Really amazing game. Next we have Okamiden. Really fun game, but super easy. Like, anybody can beat that game. Like, it's so simple. Next we have Mario Kart DS. Of course, in any person's collection, there's got to be a Mario game. Next we have a sealed copy. Well, not sealed copy still, but it's still has that real nice thing of it. Is Pokemon Heart Gold. I remember doing my review of this game. It was so long ago. Next we have Clubhouse Games. Not really my copy. It's more of my my mother's copy. She plays it sometimes on my white DS. So yeah. Anyway. Next we have Super Mario 64 DS, which of course everybody knows Chugga Conroy is doing this game right now. So definitely go check out his video for it. Watch his Let's Play of it. Next we have Bangai-O Spirits. This one's a very fun game. If you're a big fan of like shooting games with like literally tons and tons of hours to spend in them, you'll love this game. Next we have Pokemon Platinum version, another fun game. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, one of my favorite Mario and Luigi games. I think it's even better than Superstar Saga. New Super Mario Brothers, Ninja Gaiden Dragon Sword, Chrono Trigger, the legendary Starfy, Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2, or you can say it 358 over 2 days, whichever one you want to try out. I know that there's people that will say different ones about each of them. Next, Rhythm Heaven, Solatorobo Red the Hunter, Pokemon Black, And then finally, Pokemon Soul Silver. So guys, now let's go ahead and move on to Nintendo 3DS. Okay, so the Nintendo 3DS games are up next, which will be first will be, of course, Kid Icarus Uprising, still with the original 3 cards that came with it. Next we have Mario Kart 7, Ridge Racer 3D, Star Fox 64 3D, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, Dead or Alive Dimensions, love this game, New Super Mario Bros. 2, Nano Assault, Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, Cave Story 3D, Super Mario 3D Land. They should have just called it Super Mario Land 3D, in my opinion. Anyway, though. Tails of the Abyss. My first game on the Nintendo 3DS, which was Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition. I really love this version, despite the small problems that it has. Resident Evil Revelations, one of the only Resident Evil games I've actually gotten myself into and I actually really liked. I know I need to try out the other ones, though. And of course, one of the best ones I think that's come out so far on the 3DS, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. This is one of the best games I've seen on Nintendo 3DS so far, and I hope that Nintendo keeps following in that suit to making really good Luigi and just all games entirely that good. Next we have Paper Mario Sticker Star. As you guys know, I went ahead and mentioned about that. Wasn't my favorite, but it's still fun. Next we have Tekken 3D Prime Edition. Okay game. Has a lot of problems though with it, but still, you get a movie and you get a game in total for as much as you only paid for it, so pretty good. And then finally, Tails86's. So let's now go ahead and move on to the Nintendo Wii games. Okay guys, so now we're going to be heading on to the Nintendo Wii games, which are as followed. First we have Super Paper Mario. Next we have Klonoa. And then one on every single Wii console, I think, that should be on every Wii console, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Oh yeah, you know it. We all know that that should be on every person's Wii. Another game that should be on everybody's is Muramasa the Demon Blade. This was a beautiful game made by Ignition. They should have kept it. They should have kept it on just the Wii. They shouldn't have put it on other ones, but oh well. Next we have Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. No More Heroes. Really love No More Heroes. Love that game. Next we have Ultimate Shooting Collection from UFO. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's okay. Next we have Castle of Shikigami 3, another like bullet hell shooter game. So different kind of game, but fun. Mario Kart Wii. Sonic Colors. Next we have Metroid Other M. We have a copy of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Next we have Sonic Unleashed. Super Mario Galaxy 2. As you guys remember, I did an unboxing of that a long time ago. Then of course, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, despite what people have said about this game. And again, blinding, look at that, I'm blinding y'all. Anyway, despite what people have said about this game, I think it was good. Despite the little small things that I didn't like about it. It was still good though. Next, No More Heroes, Desperate Struggle. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. This was one of my like first 3 games that I got when I first got the system, but it's okay. I'd more probably let my parents use that if anything. Donkey Kong Country Returns. This was a really good remake except for one thing, and I know that the people are going to agree with me, is why none of the other animal friends? Why? Why only have the rhino? What happened to the ostrich? What happened to the swordfish? What happened to all those others? I don't know. Next we have Excitebots Trick Racing. Really great game. Next we have Ivy the Kiwi. A very interesting game, but actually a lot better on the DS or on the DSiWare. So definitely try it out there. The Wii one is good, but it's better on a handheld, trust me. Next we have Sin and Punishment Star Successor. This one I was waiting for after a long time, after around the time when they released on the Wii, the Wii Shop channel. They released the original Sin and Punishment. So anyway, next we have Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Not anywhere near as good as the GameCube one, but it was okay. Next, a Nintendo Selects copy of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Next we have Kirby's Epic Yarn. Love Kirby's Epic Yarn. I know there's a lot of people out there that liked it too. Next we got some Guitar Hero games. I don't even play Guitar Hero anymore, so you can just scratch these off because I don't hardly play them ever anymore. Which is Guitar Hero World Tour, Guitar Hero Metallica. Yes, I'm a Metallica fan, so if anybody cares. Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, A Boy and His Blob. As you guys remember, I did a review of that. If you want to, please feel free to check it out. Tatsunoko vs. Capcom Ultimate All-Stars. I love this game. This is a great fighting game on the Wii. I just wish that the online was made a little bit better. Maybe eventually one day Capcom will also disengage themselves from being Crapcom and go ahead and possibly make this in HD. So, you never know. We could get lucky. Next we have Super Mario Galaxy, which I still have. Originally, when launched, I still have that collector's coin and the certificate and everything, so gotta eventually try to find that. Maybe I'll find it during the third part of the video when we'll show off, after the Wii and Nintendo stuff, we'll be showing off the Xbox 360 and PS3 stuff. Next we have Metroid Prime Trilogy. This is a steel box copy with the original slipcover and everything. This was a perfect buy for literally only 50 bucks. And this game usually right now in retail goes about almost for $100 now. So I mean, if you find it, hold on to it for the rest of your life, because that's going to be one game that is just perfect. The Munchables. This was a very different game. I was actually gifted this, and it's okay. It's just okay. It's like one of those wacky type of games like you would expect from Namco. It's just one of those kind though, but it's good. Next, another Tales of game, Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World. Nowhere near as good as the original Tales of Symphonia, which again I still have not played, and my girlfriend has a copy of it, and I want to play that game. I want to play it. Eventually I will, though. Eventually I will. And then last but not least, we have Nuke Control Mario Power Tennis. So now, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the Wii U games, which thankfully are right here in my hand, so we don't have to go terribly far. Which will be, of course, for New Super Mario Bros. U. Next we have Zombie U. Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed. Actually a lot better than the original Sonic All-Stars Racing. Next we have Monster Hunter 3. I'm getting so many hours in this game, like it is just ridiculous. And if you guys have this game, and if you want to add me on Wii U, just go ahead and look up my Nintendo ID, my Nintendo Network ID, which is Tails86. So just add me on there, and you guys can play a game or whatever with me if I'm on. And then, of course, also for the last but not least, Need for Speed Most Wanted U. And another really good game if you want to play online, definitely go ahead and add me. I've got room on my friend list. So, guys, that was the end of the Nintendo Wii, 3DS, DS, and Nintendo Wii U collection. We will show off on part 3 also next week, and I will be having a couple other videos hopefully coming out also this week as well. So thank you guys for watching. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe, and until then, guys, see you for the next episode.